Hello students, this is Poonam teacher back with a new video of general science. In this video, we shall study nuclear reactor and how energy is generated using nuclear reactor. So what is nuclear reactor? Nuclear reactor is a machine that generates electricity on large scale by using atomic energy or nuclear energy. As we have discussed into the previous video that there are the radioisotopes which are used for generation of electricity into the nuclear reactor. So the same thing will happen over here. The radioisotopes of uranium-235 or thorium, these are the radioactive elements. Now let me tell you what is the meaning of radioactive elements. Radioactive elements are the elements whose nucleus is not stable and it disintegrates spontaneously. Disintegrate spontaneously means the nucleus being unstable. It will be divided into two different nuclei of two different elements and lots of energy will be released during this process. So this uranium-235 will be used as a fuel into the nuclear reactor. Here the nuclear reaction will be brought about. This uranium-235 is a radioisotope and it will be bombarded with the neutrons. Neutrons, as I've taught you, that neutrons are the chargeless particles, but if these are bombarded against any unstable nucleus, it will release lots of energy. So what happens when uranium-235 is bombarded with slow speed of neutrons? Let's have a look to this figure. 5.11 figure, uranium-235 disintegration, that means the division will take place. So here you can see that this is a slow speed neutron. Neutron is a chargeless particle. It do not carry any charge, nor positive neither negative. So when this neutron is bombarded against uranium-235, you can see that this is uranium-235 atom. Its atomic number is 92 while atomic mass number is 235. So you can see that it is uranium-235 atom. So when it will be bombarded, this will act as a fuel. This uranium-235 will act as a fuel over here, and when it will be bombarded with this neutron, it will absorb that neutron. When that neutron will be absorbed by this uranium-235, one neutron will become extra and the mass number will increase by 1. So here you can see that the mass number have changed from uranium-235 to uranium-236, and then it will result into formation of two different nuclei. One is going to be krypton and another is going to be the barium. This krypton is a noble gas. As I've taught you before that there are the noble gases helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. So this krypton is a noble gas and this barium is a metal. So this uranium-236 will result into formation of krypton and barium. In addition to this, it will release lots of energy and 2-3 neutrons will also be released into this process, and then this 2-3 neutrons will in turn bombard to the next atom of uranium-235 and again the same process will take place. So this is how a chain reaction will take place over here, and lots of heat energy will be generated over here, right? And then the chain reaction is kept under control to prevent the explosion. Actually these things are quite risky, so it is very much risky to work into any nuclear reactor or into any nuclear power plant. So lots of precautions has to be taken if you are working into a nuclear power plant. So the chain reaction has to kept into control, and to control the chain reaction there are moderator and the controller. Now what is the function of the moderator and or what is the moderator? Moderator is nothing but it is a graphite rod, or it can be a heavy water. Heavy water means the water which will contain hydrogen with higher atomic mass. So either deuterium or tritium, this kind of hydrogen will be used for the production of water that will result into formation of heavy water. So that is the meaning of heavy water. Water in which hydrogen will be of higher atomic mass, that is the meaning of heavy water. So either graphite rods will be there or heavy water will be there. and it will be used as a moderator for reducing the speed of the neutrons. So as soon as the speed of the neutrons will be decreased, the bombardment will not take that easily. Okay, and then the chain reaction will be brought under control. Otherwise, there are also the controller. Now this controller are to reduce the number of the neutron, because the controller are the rods of boron, cadmium or beryllium, and this absorbs the neutrons. So when this rods of boron, cadmium and beryllium absorbs the neutron, the number of the neutrons is reduced. So remember one thing, that the moderator is used to reduce the speed of the neutron, while controller is used to reduce the number of neutron. So in this process, lots of heat will be produced during this fission process. Fission means division, and here the water will be used as a coolant. The same water will absorb all the heat, and the water will be converted into steam. The same steam will be used to drive the turbine, and this is how the electricity will be generated into the nuclear power plant. So this is how the generation of the electricity will be taking place over here. Now come to next page, page number 38, and here you can see that it is given that there are 22 nuclear reactors at 8 places into India. The first nuclear reactor is Apsara, which is present at the Bhabha Atomic Research Center in Mumbai. And India has large reserves of the fuels like thorium-232 and uranium, which can be used as a fuel into the nuclear power plant. So scientists are planning to have more nuclear reactors into the future, and they are going to use isotopes uranium-233 and thorium-232 as a fuel into those nuclear power plant for satisfying the need of electricity of the overgrowing population. So this is how the nuclear reactors work. In this way we have completed the chapter. Thank you.